Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 we are playing with Catholic Mexico. So we're going to be continuing the conquest of America today. It's very interesting because the patron had said, you know, when he requested this series, that we fight the United States. That was really his only requirement for the most part. And that's the main thing he wanted to see happen. And I felt kind of bad because we defeated America so quickly. It was such an easy fight. But when you look at it, this entire campaign has in fact been fighting the United States. You know, for the first, however many episodes before we attacked America, that was just preparing for war with America. So we spent a long time in preparation, building all those forts that we never used, which is why I hate building forts, because half the time, probably more than half the time, I'd say like 75% of the time I build forts, I don't actually use them. But anyways, we were spending all that time preparing for them, and then of course we conquered them, and that was pretty quick, but still several episodes to get it done. And then we spent several episodes trying to suppress them and deal with American resistance fighters, and that was what, 2 or 3 videos. And now we're back to fighting them after this big large rebellion. So pretty much the entire series has been fighting the Americans for the most part. Obviously we've done some other stuff as well, but that's been the majority of it. So I guess exactly what the patron wanted is what we got here, is a fight against America. It's been an interesting campaign that's very different from the typical one. And overall I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the challenge. Especially fighting America again and actually seeing them fight back this time has been nice. We are attacking here, which wasn't part of the original design. We're going to go ahead and let them continue just because they're winning. I know it's across a river though, so probably not optimum. Let's go ahead and get the Blue Army here. Take the entire Blue Army and get them moving. There's no reason for them to need to stay there. See how we want to do this, where we want to attack. I suppose we'll attack over this way. Maybe like get up to this river here. Whoa. So let's go and put half there, while the other half are going to attack from this way, across the river. We won't be attacking across the river. Our troops will be across this river. So allow us to attack to these guys without any issues. So let's go and take the half of the army and put them on over there. We're going to also go ahead and give them planning bonuses. And then same thing with these guys. Alright, excellent. So get those guys moving. We can go and delete this here. We'll just let the army that is here finish this up. And we don't need both of those guys going over there. One of them can do it. And is this guy... Clearly there's somebody still over here. Here he is. Alright, excellent. So we'll get that little area wrapped up where we destroyed all those divisions. And then I saw something else right here. I'm going to try this again, guys. I know we failed miserably every time we tried it in the past, but I'm going to try it again and see if we can't get the win this time. Some really weak division here. It doesn't look like they're sending more. They see how weak he is, but I don't think that'll be enough. Because, yeah, the divisions coming look like they're not doing very well in strength either. Let's go ahead and move here and support this attack. They did move divisions over here. We're going to try and get behind them if we can. We could attack this way. You know what? Let's see if we can't get behind them this way. Yeah, let one more division get there, and then we'll attack. And maybe we'll cut some troops off here as well. We'll see what happens there. So getting all the Blue Army troops up onto their borders. We do have an extra frontier that's unnecessary. So yeah, these... tanks will get over here, and then we'll attempt to, we'll let them get their planning bonus up, and then we'll attempt to cut off some more troops and get them destroyed. So these guys need to stay here in Seattle. I don't know why they're not. Oh, they're probably assigned to this frontier. And then get this fixed here, guys. There we go. That should fix the issue. And hopefully nobody's attacking Seattle, because yeah, it's wide open now because of that little mistake there. All right. It looks like we won here, finally. Good God, that took us a long time. I've been trying to take that province from... Nope, maybe that was this one that I've been trying to attack. Well, we'll try this one too. This one probably should have success as well. A lot of Canadian divisions across here helping the Americans out. I think this is the only reason why they're able to cover some of the territory that they are covering is simply because of the Canadian divisions. We'll go and attack over that way, try and cut some troops off. I don't think this will be successful, but we'll attempt to. Springfield's open, so let's go ahead and attack here. Alright, so let's go and attack into Springfield, and then we need to get a win here. So let's not use the tanks for that. Well, you know what? We could send one tank, whichever one is the best. Remember, we want to attack here. Our tanks need to get their organization back up, and they need to get their planning bonuses before we launch this attack. There's no reason not to wait. I feel like the longer things go, the better off we are. What can we do here? We can do the tank designer. We haven't done that yet. I really feel like we should get the 150 political power to get some of these. We could also fix our resource issues by going to like limited exports. Now, I don't want to go to close because I assume that our allies are likely trading for our oil. And I wouldn't be surprised that they very much rely on our fuel. And without it, they could be in a lot of trouble. Both their Air Force and their Army. And if they have any Navy, I suppose that would be in trouble too, but I don't think they have much of a Navy. So I think we should keep it on limited exports. Just to make sure our allies can get stuff. And that would probably fix all of our resource issues. Now, speaking of resource issues and allies and stuff, let's in fact ask for control of some territory here, because I've noticed that they're willing to give us a few things. So let's go and take whatever they will give us. Though, do we want these islands? I suppose we'll take them if they're willing to give it to us. Looks like they're willing to give us quite a bit. Alright, well, we can only do one. So in that case, we'll just let them have all of it. We'll just ask for these two. Puerto Rico, and then this right here will grant us a lot more aluminum. So that might give us more civilian factories as people trade for it. We could attend public mass to get our stability up higher, which would be helpful for the, particularly for the resistance issues we've had. But right now, we're just going to say we don't want to be notified of that. We need to fill out all of our advisors. What's the other thing that we have? War propaganda. So we won't do that either. This shows you how bad in political power that we've been, as we haven't seen any of these pop up for a long time. All right. So once we get the 150 political power, we'll go ahead and get something. Let me make sure that it costs 150. It does. So we get some bonuses there. That'll be nice. Well, it looks like we did win here, so we have cut off these divisions. So let's go and start getting them destroyed. You see that they're trying to retreat now. Can't have that shit. Let's go and assist this. And we already have somebody going there, so let's go ahead and push up north now. And yeah, they don't have the divisions now to stop us. We're going to attack those guys just to make sure that we can get those wins there. And yeah, they're looking pretty bad now. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time now before we get the win. All right, so let's go ahead and do the attack. Well, let's get the organization get up. And also we have a win here, so we could potentially cut off troops by going up this way around here. And that'll cut off more troops, at least an extra 2 divisions. We got Liberate the Caribbean. That'll allow us to do one thing that I've been wanting to do. Let's go and get this real quick. And we're going to go and declare war on Haiti. And this is going to allow the Dominican Republic to gain control of that. As far as like what they're getting from it, there's got to be at least a few factories there. So that should be helpful for our ally. So let's go and declare war. We're going to call all allies in. And that'll allow them to get that conquered. I assume they're going to win. We'll kind of watch it a little bit and see how things go. Hopefully they attack them soon. So yeah, we'll let our allies take care of that. I'm wanting to do that for a little while. So it's good that we can get that done. I think these guys are probably still getting planning bonuses up. We did win here, so that's excellent. Let's go and push forward over here. And let's go ahead and reduce this, because this is with, you know, far outside the scope of what I want them to do. I want them to go this way. All right, so yeah, we want to attack over here. So we're still getting planning bonuses up. But I think it's probably good enough to do the attack now. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack here first to get up to this river. We're going to support with these guys, and then we'll attack this division here. As for here, it looks like they got a lot of troops there, so we will wait. We'll be patient. And also, looks like Kansas City is open, as is Topeka. We are in fact going to lose here, but let's keep them locked down anyways. We can go ahead and stop that attack though. I assume that guy will now, join them. That's fine. We might even be able to win here now. Just looking for other openings across the front. We'll just kind of keep shooting across it. Looks like they did get somebody over here. That's a bummer. All right, we'll have to wait then. How are we doing on defending this territory up here? It's pretty open. We do not have enough divisions to defend all of it. Luckily, the American AI has not been very proactive on attempting to launch offensives of their own for whatever reason. And I don't really want to attack any further across here. There's certainly any victory points. It's just attacking mountains that will be costly. So you know what? Let's just focus on the situation here, guys. where we're going to attempt to get some very important wins. All right, so let's go and attack over here. Again, mostly sending tanks. And let's go and attack here now. And then we'll cut off. There's going to be a lot of divisions cut off here. This will be super helpful. This also gives us access to that airbase there. Now defending here, let's go ahead and have these guys then attack across here. Now we will have to attack down that way as well to make sure that nobody goes from there to here. And that's actually a win. I wasn't even intending that to be a win. All right, so now let's go ahead and attack here to cut that division off. So we'll need to send all of them but one. And then we'll have them come over this way while one stays here. All right, excellent. We did sink those freight convoys that we saw our submarines attacking there briefly. Let's take a look at our situation here. We do have submarines that can join the fight, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll have one join here and one join here. All right, excellent. Just replacing some of those losses we took. We took a lot of losses there for a while. We had some difficulties. A lot of difficulties with those submarines. A lot of undefended territory here, man. Definitely risky. Let's go and attack over this way with another division. And go here as well. Alright, so all these divisions are now cut off and ready to be destroyed, guys. So let's go and stop all these Red Army divisions from leaving here. We need their assistance to get all these troops destroyed. I suppose some of them can go up here, but yeah, for the most part, we're gonna need a lot of these guys here. All right, so because all the Red Army divisions attacked, they're gonna be incredibly weak now, so that's a bummer. Let's go ahead and get these attacks done. And this guy will just support this attack, I suppose. And let's attempt to get this done. So let's go ahead and send one division across here. While the other ones go this way. And then we're going to push forward to kind of thicken this up so they won't be able to, hopefully won't be able to reconnect it. That's the plan anyway. That's not going to be a win, so we'll stop that. Clearly not going to work. Alright, so he's defending here. The rest of these are victories though. So that's looking good. We got the night vision too, so that'll help us. 15% attack for half of the time. It's not bad. Could go in and get the next mechanized. I know we need a lot of stuff though, guys. Quite a few things. We could go with something to improve our special forces, or we could go for the next plane models. I suppose we should do that. Let's get the close air support. We've been behind on planes for a while now. Now, I imagine that the Americans don't have a bunch of modern planes out there either. We'll go and attack there. We'll see if we can do this here without the assistance of the tanks. I don't know though. There's not a lot of divisions to do it. We'll see. Alright, so now we need to get this wrapped up here. So these guys are clearly going to lose. We'll just go and stop that. And I suppose we can send these guys up here and then that way as well. Alright, so about to get the win there. Let's go ahead and send these guys up here now. And let's go ahead and attack over this way once it's open. And we'll send that guy across here. A lot of openings now because of this huge maneuver here. This was incredibly impactful for us. This is going to help out quite a bit. We'll keep these divisions here to kind of help out. Alright, and let's go and send this guy in as well. Alright, so we just about got these troops destroyed now. And then they'll be free to get back onto the front line, where you see that we do have a lot of openings, but not really able to take advantage of some of them because of the lack of divisions here. St. Louis is open. I guess we'll just send both of these guys towards it. Or this guy could go over there. And maybe, well, we'll just have him support that attack. Alright, so this is gonna result in the front opening up quite a bit because they're just not gonna have enough divisions to defend everything. We're gonna have to attack across the river here. There's really no way around it, I think. Alright, try and get those two divisions destroyed. I was trying to do a bit more with it, but that's clearly not gonna work. We just don't have the division numbers. A lot of territory undefended, guys. While we also have, we also have like a lot of troops that are multiple troops in one province, which is strange. You can see that the Americans are completely pulling back now. They're in some serious danger now, so they're going to start pulling troops over here. That was a lot of troops that we cut off here, guys. I don't even know how many were there total. Right now we see it's at least 11, but there was a lot more than that for sure. Let's just send everybody over here just to get this done quicker. All right, excellent. And then we can go ahead and take, let's take the blue army. I don't really feel like they're needed anymore for this. I feel like we're probably good to go. So let's go and take the blue army and get rid of all their orders and just go ahead and get them a new assignment. I think we're going to start pushing up this way now. Let me see if there's anything else where they could really help out with. I don't think so. We're not going towards those mountains. I think that this is the best place to utilize them here. So let's go and figure out the way we want to do this. We don't want to attack across the river. We want to go up this way. So let's assign them here. And give them a planning bonus. And yeah, they'll start moving on over there. Yeah, I feel like the troops that we have here should be able to get this done. And let me see who's all assigned here. Let's take one of them and get him going up to this front now, since they are starting to maybe perhaps push forward and during this period that we have all these openings. We do have the war propaganda again, which we're not going to do. Go and say we don't need to be notified of that. Expeditionary Forces offers. Excellent. We're going to accept these because we do in fact need them. And we're not going to take the Dominicans though. It's only 2 divisions, not much. But yeah, we're going to take these guys and we're going to assign them to these fronts here where we need troops. So I want to make sure that we get the better troops assigned first. I guess we'll take all the least trained ones out. Yeah, that's how we'll do this. And try and make sure we have like the ones that have the most training up on the front line. All right, so this is a total 17 divisions. Let's go in and get them placed like so. So we'll just take out, how many do we take out? What is this, 9 divisions needed? And put them up on the other front. All right, and then any extra ones we have here, how many do we have? We currently have 20, so we don't need that many. We need one division. So really anyone will do. Let's take him and get him coming up onto this front. And then with the remainders, we'll create an additional army here. Move on over to here. And I'm even fine with their color for right now, I suppose. And then we'll get them helping defend. Probably, see how the best way to do this would be. Probably here in the middle. Yeah, we'll have them defend this middle, and then that'll allow us to decrease the size of the front for the other 2 sides. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more onto California, and then we'll adjust the other side. That was probably a bit much. Alright, so something like that. Alright, so we'll get them moving over there. Obviously, that's going to take time for them to get there, but that's okay. And which one were we using before? Looks like we were using him. Alright, so they'll get moving over here. It's going to take up some time to get over here. But that's going to help out a lot. They did pull their divisions for a time. And it looks like this has gone to us. And that's interesting. I actually want to... We'll give it to them. I'll wait till the capital gets taken, Port-au-Prince. And once that's done, we'll make sure we give it to the Dominicans. All right, so we're still waiting for the Blue Army to get over there. And still waiting on getting these guys wiped out as well. And should have that done here in mere moments. There we go. All right, excellent. So about to get St. Louis, and Haiti has capitulated. Excellent. We'll take advantage of that in a second. And yeah, just lots of openings now that we can utilize. Let's go ahead and go there. This guy's almost in St. Louis, so we'll let him continue going there. Although, you know what? Let's actually go here with this guy. I would prefer that a victory point gets taken by one of our own divisions. Let's get across this river while we can. Yeah, this is wide open. Almost got the Blue Army troops over here. Excellent. And yeah, we are starting to sink all those convoys as well. Maybe, I don't know if these are troop convoys. Yeah, these are troop convoys that attempted to leave, and they'll end up trying to fight us somewhere else. This did go to them, so that's good. All right, so things are going pretty well, guys. It's at this point, it's just a matter of time until we get the win. Wait, let them leave. No reason to attack them. Here we will attack though, because this allows us to go and grab that province. Still not not a lot of troops on this front where we could be pushing forward. Let's go and attack here and get these 2 divisions here cut off. Might be able to get a win here. We'll have to wait though till we finish up there. Some more openings here to take advantage of, so let's go to move division there. Again, I'm trying to use my divisions, and that's the reason why we're seeing the war participation actually increase. Remember, it dropped down to 65%. We're up to 66 now, and that's the reason why, because I'm using my own divisions. Let's go here. I know that this is going to potentially cause some issues. Might end up seeing ourselves get cut off here. Hopefully not. We'll see if we can't avoid that. Region-wide industrial integration. So let's go ahead and say we don't need to be notified of this. Not at this moment anyways. Just kind of moving up to 150, guys. Almost there. The national focus we're getting right now, somebody's defending there, unfortunately. The national focus that we're getting at this moment is going to allow us to integrate Cuba. So that'll be good. And yeah, we're not going to attack there. Let's go and well, actually, you know what? We could attack here. Alright, so let's go and grab that province. We're going to attack here as well. It looks like there should be wins all the way across. Really, we need more divisions up here, man. Need more divisions, man. So should be able to get the win there, and then we'd want to attack these 2 divisions here next. Let's see how the Blue Army troops are doing. We're still waiting for them to get over here. They're taking their time, and then we'll attack over this way. See if we can cut these guys off here. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe we got defeated there. Yeah, perhaps. They are starting to get their troops spread out a bit as they're pulling divisions from the northwest, which is obviously at this point not very important to defend. There's really not a lot of victory points over here after taking Seattle and Portland, so that's exactly what they should be doing. Sorry for the loud vehicles. But that's what they should be doing right now, is they should be moving the divisions from this area over to here where we are advancing towards very important cities for them. So yeah, it's good that they're moving their divisions. Good for them anyways. I guess bad for us. All right, so are we ready? Do we have the tanks here? They took a long time to get here. The problem was they didn't take the railroads. They moved far too slow. So once we take this air base, this should help us out a lot. So let's go ahead and go here now. I'm just going to go ahead and attack now. I don't want to wait any longer. All right, so go ahead and get there quickly, then hurry up and grab that province. That new general we just appointed is already sick. Kind of feel like he's faking. Let's go ahead and attack now, across here. And that will result in all these divisions here being cut off. And we are just wrecking them with these medium tanks. Things get a lot easier when you got tanks, man. Alright, so let's go and attack over here. And these guys, yeah, can cover that for us. And then let's go ahead and get these dudes destroyed. Alright, so let's attack here. And here. And this guy can help, as can this guy. Alright, so this is another, what is this, 2, 4, 6, 7 American divisions cut off and ready to be destroyed. Let's go and attack over that way. And again, just kind of shoot across the front and see if there's any openings. Again, I'm not really, trying to take heavy losses here. Wow, okay, so they're moving towards San Diego. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it did. They got behind us somehow. All right, so we need to deal with that. Definitely needs to get dealt with. This is what we'll do. We'll go here and then here, trying to get them to do what I want them to do. Let's go ahead and go this way and try to attack over that way. And then I'm gonna shoot on the railroads over to San Diego. Yeah, we are in kind of a bad position there. We did get these guys cut off. Let's go and get them destroyed now. Definitely able to cut off some troops here, so let's go and make that happen. This is a loss. We'll stop it. So, yeah, I don't know what the hell they're doing here. The AI gets confused, man. And we won't do that attack. I don't think that would be effective. All right, so just kind of peek up there every once in a while, make sure things aren't getting too crazy. And they shouldn't have enough divisions over on this side to stop our advance once we finish this up here. I do expect that we should be able to get a win. All right, so just getting those guys wrapped up. Let's go and have this lead attack here. Send him over to this front. All right, looking good. I think we'll go and attack here and cut off these 3 divisions. I think it's about time. They could keep on advancing, but yeah, just we really need to cut divisions off. The more we do that, the worse things are gonna get for our friends. So let's go ahead and get. I'm probably gonna keep these guys training. I almost wanted to. I feel like we're not gonna need them now. But let's go and at least get. I needed more divisions. Let's go and at least get the main armies filled out. So I know these are kind of cruddy divisions, but it'll do for right now, guys. As far as equipment goes, we're actually doing pretty good on equipment. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of... Oh, no, I'm not getting rid of them. Let's go ahead and take them and put them here. And then I want to go ahead and start like switching some of these out to a larger division design. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know how much this will impact it. Let's just take a look at one division and see how it looks if we were to change them over to our 40 width and see what we're lacking. Support equipment's the main thing we're lacking. Everything else is pretty good. We could probably change out 2 of these guys, actually. Let's see if we can do a 3rd one. We don't want to get too low on equipment, obviously. Yeah, we're actually doing all right. Oh, okay, wait a minute. That hasn't adjusted yet to us pulling from the stockpile. So that's the reason why. I was wondering why. It seemed like we had a lot more than we should. All right, so we are done here. We'll go back up to the front here. With the Blue Army, we could continue to cut troops off, but you know what? I think we're just going to advance towards Washington now. Let's hurry up and get across this river. Once we get all the troops up on the front here, we're going to attack. I mean, it doesn't really matter where we attack. We just need to get across the river. So let's send troops through both of these provinces, get across the river. I know the whole Blue Army isn't here, but that's okay. And just start racing up towards Washington. You know, we have tanks that are way faster than anything they got right now. They don't have the tanks that they need to be able to keep up with us. They will be able to strategically deploy, of course. But yeah, at this point, I think we're just about done, guys. Did we fix this situation here? Just about. All right, so this will allow us to get those guys destroyed. Excellent. And just to make sure that it happens. Oops, damn it. This guy needs to go here. All right, so that looks good. We're starting to have a lot of similar colors here. We should probably change these guys up since I put them right next to the other purple army. That's a bit confusing. So let's change them over to... we don't have any pink ones, so we'll go with that. All right, excellent. So yeah, we've got some troops here that are cut off. So let's get them destroyed. And looks like that's all we got for right now. And just looking for other places to advance easily. Man, they keep on bringing provinces or troops over here to that province. All right, so let's go ahead and advance here just because, again, there's nobody stopping us. It does look like we'd have to lock that group of divisions down. That's not going to be effective at all. It's just too many divisions. Can we beat them? I guess we'll take a look at that. 4 divisions coming up. It looks like 4 days, 14 hours at the fastest, and we'll get there in 4 days of 21 hours. So yeah, they will beat us there. Let's take a look at our plane situation, see if there's any like new air bases that we seize that we could take advantage of. Yeah, we do have some here, so let's go ahead and move. We don't have very good. Let's move these guys here. How many is this? Looks like that will actually overstaff it, so we'll move 200 there. We have a little bit more room there to move some planes, but these guys actually need to move up. We're going to move them there, and if we have any in the stockpile, we're going to go and move them out. I don't know that we do, because we haven't really been having a lot of factories towards our planes. Yeah, we don't really. We're just going to have to make use of the planes that we have. I feel like this area is not as important, so let's go ahead and move one of the fighters over. I'm going to have a lot of trouble gaining control there, but we need more planes here, so we'll move them here. And apparently, these guys are on naval strike. Oh, that's awesome. Doing naval strike on land. I wouldn't be surprised if some people commented about that who caught that when I didn't. But of course, with me being recording ahead a little bit, I'm not really able to react to such things. So Yeah, I'm sure some of you guys noticed it when I did not. So yeah, we gotta wait till troops get into their places. There's nowhere to take advantage of some of these opportunities that are available. Let's go and go this way and have another division. Well, we do have to go there, so we'll have him go here next. And then let's go ahead and strike that division there. Try and get this wrapped up here. So yeah, he's pushing forward, and he's going to attack next. When does he get there? Does he get there in time to stop this guy from moving? He should. Yeah, he does. All right, excellent. We'll move this guy over here. Also, another Lend-Lease offer for support equipment, something we seem to always be having issues with. So let's go and keep on pushing forward. Again, we don't need to defend this entire front. We just need to focus on pushing forward. There's another river here. We're just going to go and get behind those guys. I don't see any reason to attack them. I mean, they're pretty weak, but I prefer to just destroy them. So this is kind of difficult to do when you're not focusing on controlling the situation. And let's actually go this way. Go towards that airbase, and then we're going to have this guy get behind these guys. And we don't need to defend the whole thing. So we got to keep that in their guys' heads, that they don't need to do this. Yeah, we're not even going to defend any of this. Alright, we got the improved submarine snorkels. Alright, awesome. Let's go and get the next submarine hull. And we'll see... Yeah, there's some issues here, guys. I have a lot more troops here now. And if they're moving anybody down here, then I don't really want to have to fight them. Looks like they're going after that. We're going to have to deal with these guys. Oops. We're going to do it this way. We'll attack him and then support with him. Alright, so still trying to wrap this up here. So let's go ahead and make sure we get this done. Alright, beautiful. Just looking for other openings that we can take advantage of. There are some troops here we might be able to win and get them cut off. And we do have to adjust our fronts as well now that we have this other army coming in here. But we'll wait till they fully get up on the front, which I don't think we assign them in order. So let's go ahead and do that. So they're getting those nice planning bonuses. Let's go and have a tank come up this way. Make sure Charlotte's well protected. And maybe cut off some troops right here. Getting a win here. We'll cut off at least that guy. Alright, so he's coming over this way. He's going to take all this, get this guy here cut off, and then we'll destroy him. And yeah, we'll have to get the win here. So let's go and send some troops over that way. About to take the air base there. Awesome, that'll be helpful. Let's go ahead and keep on pushing forward here now. And then these guys can just finish this up. I know it's cross river, guys. It is what it is. Alright, so we got the win there, and that'll cut off that one division there. Let's go ahead and keep on pushing forward here. Oh, these guys need to move up towards Norfolk. We'll have these guys finish this up here. Actually, let's do it this way. There we go. And yeah, he's going up that way. Let's go and have him move up this way. And let's get this unit here destroyed. Don't need to defend all this now. Let's go and pull that back. All right, awesome. So it's so much easier to control when you're able to pay attention to it, but so rarely am I able to pay attention to like one specific front because I'm always like, you know, obviously controlling multiple fronts. Let's go ahead and I feel like there's enough pink army units here to go ahead and make that adjustment that we've been wanting to make, where we'll pull back. Well, that's right. We do have to keep the red army and the blue army in the same front, or across the whole front, so we always have one of our own divisions to advance. What we need to be doing is pulling back the yellow army. If I could just grab it here, it's kind of tricky. So pull back the yellow army there, and then pull back this blue army here, like so. All right, so that looks good. That should help out quite a bit. We'll get a lot more divisions up here to kind of help hold this territory and to take advantage of any openings that happen to that we happen to see. All right, so let's go and have this guy take this real quick. Oh, he's already done that. Never mind. He can come over here and then here. Getting this division here wiped out. Let's go and make sure any red army troops go here, since that is just about done. And Make sure everybody's moving up to this front now. So yeah, just advance up towards Washington and get this finished up, guys. There's no reason to prolong this any further with the tanks here, you know, and not enough divisions. The AI doesn't have enough divisions to defend their territory. So at this point, this is just going to allow us to dominate. There's really not much they can do about it. All right, so these guys are going to go this way instead of what they were doing. And we're just going to move up towards Washington. Somebody will get there. While these guys continue to kind of push forward over here and stop any troops from being able to take the railroads over there. And a lot of open provinces that we're not defending over there. And you know, our troops are making a lot of adjustments right now, so I'm sure that that's what's going on. They're attempting to attack Seattle. We can't let that shit happen. This is clearly going to fail. So we need to make some adjustments here. Yeah, this is problematic. Again, I don't focus on our area for just a short amount of time. And then I did take a division off. We need to fix that. All right, so lock those guys down temporarily as we attempt to hurry up and get over here to Seattle. We'll also have this guy take the railroads in the hope that he'll get there soon. This division is cut off, so we need to reconnect him. So just have him go there. That should be good. All right, so the adjustments that we made have caused some issues temporarily anyways. We got some areas that we can cut off troops, but again, we don't really have the divisions to do that just yet. Let's just focus on this again. If we win here, we win the war, so there's nobody going to be up here to stop this advance. The tanks are just going to run free. Now, I don't know that we'll have the troops to defend this territory as we stretch this out. I suppose we'll see. A good maneuver right now would also be to use those tanks to attempt to get across here, and I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and start crossing this with some of our tanks at least, and see if we can't start working on getting those guys cut off. We're one province away from taking Washington, D.C. We did get the radar. Excellent. Let's go and continue on getting those, and let's go ahead and also get the radar building up in these areas. We're going to build one up here, and then, yeah, just all across here. Build out there, and I suppose we could build in North Carolina. All right, excellent. So I'm going to take these down to the bottom for now. And let's take a look at our factory situation. Still lacking factories for our naval bombers. Okay, we did finish up that light cruiser. Excellent, so we're going to want to go get another light cruiser. Let's take a look and see what we got here. So we have, oh, that was a heavy cruiser that we built. My bad, I looked at that wrong. So let's go and place these guys. And then we're going to place this into probably just like their own fleet here. And we're going to give them our admiral. And then I think we're going to go ahead and train them. I don't expect them to have any issues. So we got the heavy cruiser training. Yeah, we did have a, okay, my bad. So let's go ahead and get another heavy cruiser that we're going to be changing. I did change their name. I gave them a name, Salvador's, which is named after our leader. And there's quite a few things that we can update. So that's the reason why I only wanted to build one. We've got better radar and better anti-air specifically. I think that's it. I want to say that's all we have better of. So this should be good. You're seeing better light attack, better heavy attack, and better anti-air. So let's go ahead and improve that. And get them building. And again, put them over here. And put a full 5 dockyards to them. Okay. So we could put more dockyards. We're still kind of short on steel, though. Remember, we're trading for a ton of steel in order to not be short on steel. So yeah, I think we're just going to wait on putting more towards the cruisers. Still need to get the steel situation under hand. We did get to Seattle in time, but yeah, I don't think that's going to stop them. Alright, so having some difficulty here, guys, in this area, and it looks like they are messing this shit up. So we need to get connected. They're attacking that division there. We'll actually have to, good God, how are we going to do this? This guy's about to go there. Alright, we're going to send both of these divisions here. I'm just trying to get those guys reconnected so we don't lose them. Is that one of our divisions? It's one of our allies' divisions, so we do want to save them, though. We'll attempt to. We'll attempt to save them. And just looking how we can do this without solely relying on the tanks. I think the tanks are the ones that are going to be able to get it done. Yeah, and try and get all those troops cut off. That's a lot of Canadian troops. Let's go ahead and take that airbase there. Let's go here. Let's grab that province. Just kind of push forward. I canceled the lease. We must be good on support equipment now. And almost have Washington, D.C. Also that airbase there. So he's going to go ahead and go to Washington and then down here while he goes up from Baltimore to Philadelphia. Grab the great city of Philly. So we got the shock and awe, so that means we are completely done with our army doctrines. Excellent. That's good to see. So I know we need the naval bombers. Now we haven't gotten any of the air or naval doctrines. Again, as a minor power, you can't concentrate on all three. You can't get land, sea, and air and expect to maintain and be, have everything you need. It's just impossible to do as a minor power because you don't have enough research slots early on. We could get mechanized 2 to improve our tanks, and I suppose we will. So I'm gonna get that, make our medium tanks even better. Although they're running right through the Americans like it's nothing. Again, they can't stop this. They don't have anything to deal with it. All right, so let's go and push forward here. We want to thicken this up a bit. We'll go towards Pittsburgh as well. Just taking a look at how they are on capitulation. We're looking at 81%. I don't want to do the peace treaty this episode. I actually only have a little bit of time to record, so we don't want the peace treaty to fire because that would cause me issues. All right, so we did reconnect them and saved them. Excellent. That's good to see. Also, we have troops coming up along here, so yeah, it's looking better. We're starting to get the situation fixed. As once you make any kind of adjustment, you're going to see issues. We'll try and get that airbase. That'd be super helpful. And then, yeah, it looks like we could probably get a win here and here to cut off 2 more divisions. And if we cut off divisions here, then that'd be another one. All right, excellent. So we'll go ahead and do that. Maybe try and get some divisions cut off here. This guy's kind of lacking organization. He must have just got there, but that's okay. We'll make use of them. All right, so Philadelphia has been grabbed. Let's go ahead and deal with some of this here. Well, he's going to go up and grab the airbase there. Could go and go after New York, but you know what? Let's wrap some of this. You know what? We'll go towards New York and then use one of these divisions to wrap some of this up here. All right, some of the tanks are just taking a long time to get over here. All right, so they're going that way. I think we have troops. Yeah, we have troops coming up along there. We do have a tank that could get cut off here, so we're going to need to attack here just to stop that from happening. All right, yeah, we're going to try and cut off these divisions here. I don't know if we can get to win here. Looks like we could, so we'll go ahead and do that attack and bring this division in. All right, excellent. And again, just try and cut off the troops here. See if we can't get like a huge number of troops cut off. We could start attacking now, although, man, we got rivers everywhere, don't we? All right, well, let's go and start the process at least. All right, so those all look green. Start kind of pushing forward now. We can take a look at these troops here, and we might want to take a look at our equipment situation, see if we can make any more adjustments. Support equipment is still having issues. We clearly need to put more factories towards that. We have 10 right now. So I was going to put 5 more there. How are we doing on the infantry equipment? We're at 48,000. Again, though, as we occupy America, we're going to need more infantry equipment for our garrisons, so I do want to keep that production up. I think it'd be wise to do so. Let's see if we can't win here and just push them off of this border here so we don't have to worry about Seattle being taken. All right, so still trying to get those wins there to cut troops off. We are going after the airbase there. Suppose we can attack here. And then if we win there, then that would... Yeah, we'll go after him next after we finish up that defense. And that'll allow us to cut off another division there. All right, fantastic. But of course, none of it really matters. All that really matters is this. I'll take all that territory here, and I think this is probably a good place to end it because the United States is currently 96% towards capitulation. So next episode, we're going to force their capitulation, and if the Canadians still aren't considered a major power, which they are not, then that'll be the peace treaty. So in the very beginning of next episode, we will have the peace treaty with the Allies. Just take a look at the total casualties, 255,000. So our casualties didn't go up much this episode. We didn't take much. But look at the Americans, 2.93 million. So they lost like another 300,000 men in this episode. But really what they mostly lost was territory. The Canadians took a few more casualties as well. They're at 316,000. They killed about 1,000 of ours. And just overall, you can just see that the casualties for both sides, theirs is 4 times ours, so quite a bit more. And we have about 5 times more men, fielded manpower right now. So yeah, it was only a matter of time before we got the win here. And yes, it does look like now that we have the East Coast, the Americans will capitulate very, very soon. So that'll be the very beginning of the next episode, I expect, because there are still some key victory points that we haven't taken here yet. We got New York, but if we go after Boston, then that's the end. So what I'll probably do is just send this one tank to just shoot up and grab Boston, and then there's the win. So that'll get us the peace treaty. We'll continue trying to cut these guys off for now. There's Canadians here, I suppose. It doesn't really matter though. Now that we've got the victory points, they'll capitulate, and we'll have to see what we can do in the peace treaty. It's not going to be as good as it would have been if these rebellions hadn't happened. But we're at 66% total war participation. That's not bad. I think it was almost 71%. So we did lose 5%, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean that's not too bad, guys. It could be much worse. As far as the Axis, we can't see how they look on here. So that's unfortunate. I'd like to see like how much participation they have in relation to us, to see who's going to control the peace treaty. I assume it's going to be them because they conquered France and Britain. Of course, the Soviet Union was a different peace treaty. That was the Comintern. But yeah, they also, they've been doing a lot of fighting. Now, I remember there's still the Japanese Axis war right now. So Japan has definitely been winning that. They have some successful invasions in India. But overall, there hasn't been a lot happening with that invasion. With this fight here, it seems like it's probably the area and the terrain and the attrition issues that's resulting in this going very, very, very slow. Because yeah, you haven't seen much happening there. If we just take a look at the current wars, and I believe that should be this one here. So if we were to look at this, just look at the casualties. Japan has 3.66 million. Germany 3.5 million. Good God. That is insane. They're taking a lot of casualties here. Just looking at other powers, kind of scroll through this so you guys can see how it looks. Looks like France is taking quite a few casualties. So they've definitely been fighting each other. Look at the total losses, almost 7 million for both sides. They've been fighting each other for a long time. They have 3 times more manpower. But yeah, they've been fighting each other for a long time, but there just hasn't really been much going on there. And then, of course, with the war here, I wonder if anybody will have, I don't know, they do have a lot of occupation. 3,285 occupation points. 155. So what we want to do is compare the numbers here. So let's just say that they have a little over 3,400 points total, the Germans. And then the Italians have, maybe it's like 2,400 points or something like that. And then we'll compare that with ourselves. And then we'll see how that looks. So we have a lot less than both of them. So basically, the Italians and the Germans will likely get to go first, and then we'll go second. So overall, I think that this isn't going to go well. It's going to be kind of a bummer. It would have been a lot better, I think, if we had, if we hadn't had this rebellion happen, I think. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as we pretty much have defeated the United States for a second time. Canada's not doing well either. It looks like the Brazilians have actually had some success in their naval invasion, so that's interesting. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, and thanks for watching.